peacekeeping mission in Mali, or the ended peacekeeping mission in Mali. I want to start with just trying to understand a few points. I know that there was, over a period of time, I don't know what period, I'd love for you to expand on it, somewhere to the range of 100 tons of weaponry moved into Mali to support this. Was that a quick dump of ordnance and bullets? Was it rifles? Was it armor? What was that, and how soon, how recently before that mission was ended did that take place?
Congressman, are you referring to support for the UN peacekeeping mission in Mali?
Yes, I think that's what I said.
I just wanted to clarify because there have been a couple of different missions. I don't have the specifics on that particular provision of equipment. My recollection is that we were intent on ensuring that as the mission was phasing down and withdrawing, they had what they needed to be able to responsibly consolidate and leave safely before the mission ended.
I don't know that that exactly makes sense. Maybe you could expand on that. Before they were leaving, you wanted to make sure that we put more lethal items into there. And let's layer one more thing on top of this. I'm trying to make sure that's what you're saying. Before we were leaving, we wanted to make sure there was enough lethal items in there. But now you're requesting from us an additional $141 million for the purposes of withdrawal to help get the more stuff that we put in there out of there? Help me understand this, because it's not adding up to me.
So broadly speaking, my recollection is that we...
How about specifically speaking?
So I'm afraid I don't have specifics on that
You're at the
historical
highest
piece at
level
this
of
time.
U.S. government. We expect specifics.
I'd be happy to come back to you with more specifics, sir.
I'll let you expand right now, though. Let's go.
My recollection is that we sought to ensure, along with other contributing nations and supporters of the UN mission, that as the force consolidated, it was deployed well outside the capital in some remote locations, that it had the capabilities it needed to be able to safely consolidate and retrograde to the capital and depart the country.
Fair in theory, safely conduct that consolidation. To your expertise, what do you think those resources are that would be needed? What would you be requesting?
So I'm not a military professional and wouldn't suppose in this context to speak for force commanders. I would imagine they would be looking for a set of ammunition and related logistics supplies to make sure if they needed to, they were able to fight their way out of incidents with the combatants in Mali.
Does Russia have those armaments now?
I believe, to the best of my knowledge, Congressman, that materiel that remained behind went into the possession of the armed forces of the government, the regime in Mali.
Okay, so let's move on to the request for $141 million for withdrawal purposes. What for?
Are you referring to withdrawal from Mali?
Yes, my understanding is specifically the withdrawal for the peacekeeping mission, but if it goes beyond that, I would love to have the specifics, because we don't have the specifics.
Let me take that back and get you a better answer.
What can you tell me on it now? And then I'd be happy to hear the more that you can tell me on it, but I'd love to know what you know about it now.
So I'm not sure in this moment what aspect of that $140 million request is specific to Mali or specific to our support for the transition, for example, of the peacekeeping mission in Somalia, or...
I'll read it to you specifically as I see it. The FY24 CBJ requested $141 million for withdrawal purposes from MINUSMA, or however you pronounce the acronym correctly, obviously, which was established back in 2013. So we're at the tail end of it. That's what was requested. So what can you say you know about that $141 million requested in the 2024 request by CBJ?
I'll have to get back to you with more specifics. It may be that this is part of balancing the books for the mission as it.
What does that mean, balancing the books for the mission?
That means as the UN winds down this mission and closes it out formally, that it's accounted for what the mission actually cost as opposed to what it was projected to cost.
Thank you, Chairman. Hey everyone, thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed the video, please click like and subscribe. I will be back on YouTube with more exclusive content, so stay tuned.